my favorite channel, Kids Magic World, and today I'm going to be showing you how to use QBasics. So basically QBasic is a programming language and this is not advanced programming language. But anyway, so first let me show you how to download. So guys, how to download QBasic is so simple. You have to type QBasic download in Google and you can see a lot of links. And click on this link, qb64.org. And iPhone Basic for the modern era, and you'll come to this page. So this is the actual site to download QBasics. So here you can if you click this, you can download the QBasic. Your downloaded file will be in downloads. This is the actual file. This is the compressed file from the actual file. When you double click on the compressed file, you can see this .exe file. If you double click on this .exe file, the integrated development environment will open, which is nothing but the workspace of QBasics. So let me give you a tour of QBasics. So at the top left corner, you can see File, Edit, View, Search, Run, and Options. At the top right corner, you can see Help. So in File, you have New, Open, Save, Save As, and Exit. In Edit, you can see Undo, Redo, Cut, Copy, Paste, Clear, Select All, Toggle Comment, Add Comment, Remove Comment, Increase Indent, Decrease Indent, New Sub, New Function. In View, you can see Struts, Line Numbers, Compiler Warnings. In Search, you can see File, Repeat Last Find, Change, Clear Search History, Enable Quick Navigation, Add/Remove Bookmark, Next Bookmark, Previous Bookmark, and Go to Line. In Run, you can see Start, Modify Commands, Output exe to source folder, make exe only. In Options, you can see Display, IDE Colors, Language, Code Layout, Backup / Undo, Advanced Swap Mouse Buttons, Cursor after paste, Content, Show, Compilation, Errors immediately, Ignore warnings. And in Help, we have more options: View, Context Page, Keyword Index, and more. Update current page, update all pages, and more. So first, now let me tell you, so at the bottom we have the status bar. So in that it just tells that if you're doing a program and if we made a mistake, unfortunately, so it just says that syntax error. It depends upon the mistake you make. So yeah, and next one is program. So let me start with the programs. So I'm gonna give open. So I already made some programs and I'm gonna show it to you and explain. So here we have the first program. So let's come basic. So this is print. So this is the keyword. So you have to give print, and if you want the output to be welcome to Kids Magic World, and plain sentence. So what I mean by plain sentence is without any marks or exclamation marks or question mark like that. So print, you have to give print so that the sentence will be printed. And if it's a plain question, plain sentence, then you have to you have to close the sentence with the double quotation marks. So now I'm gonna give run and start, or you can give F5. So yep, and you can see the output as welcome to Kids Magic World, and that's it. So now let's move on to the next one. So the next one, in this we are using the REM as the keyword. So REM is the keyword. So REM is nothing but it's like a telling the computer what program work is like. So this is like adding two numbers, 10 plus 23. So that means it just tells us to it's just telling add two numbers to the computer. So REM add two numbers, print 10 plus 23, and the answer is going to be 33. It's going to give only 33. So some of you might think that you gave print, and why it doesn't give the output as 10 plus 23? That is because you didn't give the quotation marks, double quotation marks. So I'm going to give double quotation marks, and it's going to give the output is going to be 10 plus 23. And yep. the output is 10 plus 23. So now the output is gonna be 33. Okay, and there you go. So REM is naming the program of the process of the program. So let's move on to the next one. So in the next one we have the CLS statement. So in this program it's a new statement. So CLS is nothing but clear screen. And in print, so in print you have to type like, for example, if I'm asking my sister enter a number and she's gonna give a number. So in this program we have to like we have assigning or assuming work in this program. So enter number, you have to close the sentence with the double quotation marks. Input, we don't know, like, oh, so I'm just assuming the number. So I'm just asking my sister to enter a number and she's gonna give a number. I don't know, she's gonna give a random number and I don't know what the number is, so I'm just assuming it as NUM. Now input num, print, you have entered and you have to add this semicolon. You have to add the semicolon and the output is gonna be enter number 22 and you have entered 22 and your 2 times value 22 into 2, and like it's gonna just give the like answer 22 into 2 and it's gonna give the answer 54, and that's it. So you have to add the semicolon so that the number gets printed or it's gonna show a error. So I'm gonna give it 5 and there we go. So I'm gonna enter a number 22. You have entered 22. Your 2 times value is 44. So this is how it comes. So now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna give open, and in this it's like a variable adding sum. So we're adding the variable. So a is equals to, so we are assuming it. So a is equals to 22, b is equals to 9, and print a plus b. So I didn't type the quotation marks, double quotation marks. So it's not gonna, if I type it, then it's gonna print like only a plus b, and that's it. So it just add these two numbers and it's gonna give the answer. So I'm gonna give a run and start. You can either give run and start or F5 in your keyboard. So it's gonna give 31. The answer is 31. So in next one, CLS. So CLS is clear screen. Print. So this is like we are finding the difference between numbers. So print, enter the first number, quotation marks, don't forget about that, or it's gonna show error. Input X, so we're assuming it. Print, enter the second number, quotation marks. Input Y, assuming it. And let, in this program we are using a let. So we're just so DIF is the answer. So I just assumed the answer. So I don't know what the answer is gonna be. So I just assumed it. Assume the answer as DIFF. That is nothing but difference. So difference, let difference is equals to X minus Y. So I just let the DIFF difference is that like let this be like when we subtract these two numbers, then the answer is gonna be this. So, like I just assumed it. So that's it. Print, so REM and let are different, a little bit different, quite different. And in print, your difference is in this semicolon, you have to put that so that the number gets printed, otherwise it's gonna show your error. Okay, printing.exe file, and there you go. So it's asking enter the first number, so I'm going to enter the first number and the second number, and your difference is 13. So enter 22 and 9, and your difference is 13. So let's move on to the next one. And in the next program, we are finding the half of a number. So even in this program we have let statement and assuming work. So print, enter a number, quotation marks. Input, so I just assumed the number as AN1, and let H is the answer, so the answer is the variable. So let H is equals to the number N1 slash 2, and print your half of a number, semicolon, so that it prints the answer. And I'm gonna get F5, and it's gonna ask enter number. I'm gonna enter 2008. Your half of a number is 1004. So this is how it works. So that's it. So if you don't put the semicolon, then it's not gonna print the number. So next one. So in this we are joining two words to form a name. So even you can also do like this, hi, join three words. Hi, I'm Betsy. Hi, I'm Betsy. So it's gonna be like enter your first word and the input. We are assuming it. Enter the second name. We are assuming it. Enter the third word. And the input, we are assuming it like that, and it's gonna join the two words, three words to form a sentence. But in here we are joining two words to form a name, so like that. So enter your first name, input. So in this, it's a string. So basically, like how I'm telling you is that, if you want the output to be like in name, so you're gonna type the letters. So before we in previous programs we are seeing like numbers, we are typing numbers, but in this we have to type the letters. So for that you have to add the dollar symbol. You have to add the dollar symbol. So if you add the dollar symbol, if you type the dollar symbol, then you can type the letters. If you don't type the dollar symbol, then you can't type. You can only type numbers. So the dollar symbol is a must if you want your output to be in letters. You can't type alphabets if you don't type the dollar symbol. So that's a string. So basically, they call this as string, not the dollar symbol. Well, in QBasic, they call the sentence like a string. So here, and we got the output, we got the question and the answer. We are assuming it. And here we are using the REM statement right here. So we are using the REM statement right here. So REM, join two words. We have to give the name of the process of the program. So in this program, our aim is to join two words. So then you have to type the name of the program, and print B, the first name, and you have to give plus. So we have to so basically when you write or type name, you leave space. So you need to do the first name plus, and this is the space. The output comes like Betsy Victoria. If I give like the first name as Betsy and the second name as Victoria, it's gonna give like Betsy space of Victoria. So that is because this one, that is because there's double colons. You have to leave space. So and then you get the output as the first name space and the second name. That's it. So I'm gonna give F5, and there we go. So I'm gonna type my name, and there you go. So it's gonna give the output as Betsy Victoria. So that's it. So let's move on to the next one. Eighth one. So CLS, clear screen, print. So in this we're joining names, but it's a slightly different at the endpoint. So it's slightly different here. So we got the input, all those things like last time we did. It's just like that. Don't forget to add the dollar symbol because this is a string. So that's it. So and here's the changing part. So print double quotation mark. So we are adding it's gonna ask enter your first name, typing, enter your second name. Typing is going to tell that your full name is Betsy Victoria. That's it. So your full name is so-and-so. Okay, like that. So enter your full name is, and you want the you want the answer. So even in numbers, like your differences, like you're finding the difference, like difference, let diff is equals to x minus y, like that. For that we were using semicolon, but you can also use here, even in the string. It's just like to get the answer, like you get the answer in the in the answer line, like that. So I'm gonna just give F5, and there you go. So I'm gonna type Janita Victoria, my sister's name, Janita Victoria. Okay, and your full name is Janita Victoria with space. So you can't forget about that. This is all, the space is all because of here. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one is the let A is equals to. So in this, we are finding the sum of two numbers using a let statement. So let A, we are assuming it. So let A is equals to 20. Let B is equals to 30. Let C, we're just like assuming it. So let C is equals to A plus B. So we did like a few sums before. We did this like this type of sum. So let C is equals to A plus B. Print the sum of two numbers, and you want the answer, isn't it? So you have to add this and the C right here. So now I'm gonna give F5, and yep. So the sum of two numbers are 50. 20 plus 30, it's 50. So that's it. And let's move to the next one. There you go. So here, in this, it's a little bit bigger, but it's okay. So CLS, clear screen. REM, so we have to name the process of the program. So we have to name the aim. So in this program, our aim is to find the you have to find the product of two numbers. So this is our aim. So we are typing program to multiply two numbers. So we are getting the print, enter. Don't forget about the double quotation marks, input B1, B2. So I'm just assuming it. So I don't know the number yet. And let, and instead of plus minus, we are just using the asterisk mark to multiply. So represent multiply. So add is just add. Subtraction is a difference. Multiplication, product, and division is the half. So in this, we are B3 is the answer. So B1 into B2 is the answer is B3. So we're just letting it. So print your product of two numbers are. Don't forget about the double semicolon, and you have to, and the number gets printed. So I'm gonna give F5, and you can end. So in this program we have end here. So end is nothing but it's just optional. It's just telling that, just representing that the program is over. That's it. It's just completed. So enter the first number. I'm gonna enter the first number. So first number is 14. Next 8, and your product of two numbers are 112. So this is how the input output looks. And next one is here. So in this, we are finding the product, but it's slightly different at the endpoint as usual. Again, slightly different at the endpoint. So we are a clear screen, a RAM, and we just we have to type the aim of the program. So our aim of the program is to multiply two numbers, and we are getting the input. And we're getting the input. We're not typing print. We're getting the input, the sentence in double quotation marks, and the semicolon, and the assumed variable, the variable B1. So we're just doing it in the same line. Let, and this one is same, and we're doing it in the same line. So that's it. And your product of two numbers, so you can just okay, I'm gonna open the previous one so that you can see. So this one is in the same line, and in the previous one it was like a down, so it was like print input, like that. So okay, so now I'm gonna open the 11th one. Okay, so this is the one we are doing. Okay, so in this we are doing it everything the same line. So anyways, the output is gonna be same, just the input is different. So yep. Okay, so and even it's also gonna ask the output. So the output is gonna be in previous one, in the 10th one, which it's not the same line, but it's similar to this. So in previous one, we saw like the output is like enter the first number, and then the next line we have to type the output like that. But here it's like enter the first number. In the same line, we have to type the number. So I'm gonna give again like 22. So second number is 14, and your product of two numbers are 308. So that's it. So this is the product. So next, let's move on to the next one. So in this, we're finding, our aim is to find find a half of a number. So CLS, well, CLS and are optional. So here we have print, enter a number, input, and one that we're assuming it. Let h is equals to h is the answer, and one and half slash 2 divided by 2, and print h. And we didn't type the double quotation marks. Then if we type that, then it's gonna only give like enter number, and we entered, and it's gonna give only h. That's it. So yep. So I'm gonna give F5. Okay. So here, so enter number. So I'm gonna enter like 26, and our half of the number is 13. So yep, so we didn't add the sentence here like print your half of a number is, we did print like that. So yeah, and let's move on to the next one. And here CLS, it's optional. Print enter number, and we got the number, and even we can also, this is a little bit slightly a little bit different from the previous one, and at the ending point. So here we got the input and one. I zoomed it and let this one, and print your half of number and with the semicolon, and it's gonna be like your half of number is the number divided by 2, the answer. So now h is the answer. Okay, so I'm gonna enter a number. So now this time I don't know what number to enter. Okay, so I'm gonna give 10, and your half of a number is 5. So simple, so easy. So let's move on to the next one. If you show your full interest, then you can do it. So this one is a little bit longer program, but it's easy. You can easily understand this program. This is so easy for me. CLS, clear screen, print, enter the first number. We got the input. Print, enter the second number. We got the second number. Input, print. I'm sorry, input B, print, enter the third number, and we got all the, all the print, the question and the answer. And here we are using let. So let product. So product is the answer. Product is the answer. So let G into B into Y is the is equals to product. So print your product of 3 numbers, or does colon and everything, and here we got the answer. So here we go. So enter the first number. I'm going to enter the first number as 22, 14, and the third number as 29. I'm going to give 9, just 9. And the product of three numbers are 2,772. So this is the output. And here we have CLS, input, enter any number, and so this is like multiplication table. So our aim is to get a multiplication table. This is also easy, but it's a little bit complicated, but it's okay. So I'm here to teach you guys. So CLS, input and enter any number, and this semicolon. So we're assuming it. So I'll be asking my sister, for example, I'll be asking my sister enter any number, and she's gonna give a number, but I don't know what's that. So I assumed it as N4. So in this program, your new statements are for, next, and that's it. For and next. So for so in tables you can see like 2 ones are 2, 2 into 1 is equals to 2, like that. So like 2 ones are 2, 2 is 4, 2 3 is 6, like that. So it's gonna be like that. So enter any number. So 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. The 2 is the input, the N, and the 4 I. So 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, like that. 1 2 3 4 in the middle part are the I from 1 to 10. Even we are using for to next statements. For, to, and next are new statements. And here we can see A is the answer for the number. So if I give 2, for example, if I give 2, and it's gonna be like 2 into 2 ones are 2, 2 2s are 4, like this. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Those numbers are the A. That is the answer. And print. So this one is a little bit difficult for you, like, but understand, and it will be easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Print N, the number. So for example, if I give 2, 2, and you need the next one, right? So into. So in QBasic, multiplication symbol is represented as asterisk. So but in tables we usually do like 2 into, like that. So I'm gonna like, it's gonna print this one, space, and I, which is a 1 2 3 4, and is equals to, space is equals to, and the answer. So next I, so it's gonna be like looping on. So next I, and end, it's optional. End is optional. If you want, you can do it. Even CLS is optional. So next I, and then it's gonna be like 1 2 3 4, like that. It's gonna continue. So I'm gonna show the output so they can understand like what I'm saying. So I'm gonna type any number. Okay, so I'm gonna type 9, and it's gonna give me 9 tables. And also yep, and we got the 9 tables right here. So it's gonna be like keep on looping. So it's gonna looping and looping like that. So yeah, and that's it. And next I'm gonna be showing you a very interesting thing. I'm gonna give options and the IDE colors, and you can change 3 of the text colors. So you can adjust it, you can customize QBasics. So I'm gonna keep it in everything, and that's it. So yeah, I can change whatever colors you wanted. Normal text, keywords is gonna be like this. You can see the preview right here. Numbers, strings. So as I said it before, print string. So this is a string. Here, a lot of options are there. You can customize the QBasics. So, and yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye.